I'm not even angry. But I'm annoyed. Everton won, West Ham United nil. I had a bad feeling before the game, and I don't know why, but it just seemed this kind of thing was destined to happen. And I remember the magic from Nil Mope. We got the result for them, and I don't think Twitter's the right place to go on. Put it that way, because you're gonna see a lot of Moyes out. Um, I do think Moyes is going to fuck himself over if he keeps playing these same players. And when I mean same players, I'll call them out. Mr. Brilliant on the ball and needs every kind of position to accommodate him, even though he's been played in two positions and can't do shit. Mr. Pablo Fornals. I don't get the concept of online everyone quote tweeting a video of him doing a back heel against FCSB and saying there's West Ham fans that don't know what Pablo Fornals does. I know what he tries to do every 10 games, which is put a through ball through. I said at half time, he keeps giving away the ball because he's not good on the ball, and he's very good off the ball. But on the ball, even if you are on a wing, you should be able to control the ball. You should be able to not avoid jumping over the ball. And what you should be able to do is just pass to a player wearing claret and blue. And he did a through ball in the second half. That was kind of a through ball. It was a Bowen on the wing. We'll get to Bowen. We get onto Bowen in a second. And I'm assuming people jizz their pants over that one pass. Because here's the thing. People are saying, well, this is very uncharacteristic from Fornals. I think you're only just noticing this is what Fornals does. On the ball, he doesn't give enough. And that whole left side and the whole right side is the two biggest problems with the whole team. Now, you could play anyone in our squad in the middle, in the number 10. They will look like shit because of who's playing on the wing. And Fornals is the most overrated player I've ever seen at West Ham. Ever. I think people would take more into what they're like off the pitch. So because he chants West Ham are massive everywhere we go, and he chants like, and he like tries food that's typical from East London culture, or he has a cute baby. I think people like him more than the actual player himself. Because I think there's no way that you can keep defending him. And I'm not just saying him, by the way. I will get on to other players in a sec. But I'm just saying him first. Alright. Next person. A person that I thought started well in the first... I say first half. I'd probably say first 30 minutes, maybe, from what I can remember. And that's Jared Bowen. I thought he started well initially. But every shot, fair enough, will get blocked. I can't blame you for that. But it's just very ineffective. The dribbling's not the same. The close control's not the same. He's been shit since. And this is why people say we need to drop him. So why do people go at people and say we need to drop this person? Doesn't mean we're saying they haven't done anything for West Ham. Doesn't mean we're saying that they've never done anything for West Ham. Like they've never done anything. We know how good he was at the back end of last season. I don't know how he got the England call up. But that's it. But that's it with Burton. It's like I don't know what's going on, but it's like someone. I don't know whether he's burnt out. I don't know whether he's just not in the right mindset. I don't know what it is, but he's playing shit. Aaron Cresswell is ineffective. Everyone's deliveries on corners were shocking today. By the way, every time from the first three corners, I had a feeling that. Hold on a sec. I had a feeling that we were not going to score from a corner. And they became predictable. I think I've actually seen Frank Lampard's actually getting a tune out of this Everton team. Maybe I didn't see it, but he's actually done all right so far. We haven't won at home. We've won one away this season so far. And obviously because of this online fan base, you're going to see Moyes out, Moyes out, Moyes out. Okay, who do you want in? Do you think this club could attract Pochettino? Do you think this club could attract Thomas Tuchel? Because I think Thomas Tuchel's waiting on a Bayern Munich job. And I think Pochettino might be waiting on the Juventus job, although the Juventus CEO came out and said Allegri won't be sacked. Do you not want Sean Dyche? Because we're going to go back to relegation battles. If you want Moyes out, we're not going to get anyone better than Moyes. I don't see the point of sacking David Moyes. But I think we are finished if this carries on. Relegation's on the cards, whether you like it or not. We've won one game, and that was against Aston Villa, who are above us. Who are 3 points above us. We're on 4 points. Don't let the Chelsea and Tottenham performances cloud your judgment either. Because if you're a West Ham fan for at least 5 years, you would remember that even when we were shit, we would still turn up against Chelsea and Tottenham. I've seen Sam Allardyce beat Chelsea and Tottenham. I've seen Bilic's teams beat Chelsea and Tottenham. Did Bilic beat Chelsea? Yeah, he beat them once in the cup. Pellegrini got a win against Tottenham. Like, we turn up against Chelsea and Tottenham. But that doesn't mean we're good now. Now, all this good feeling is gone. All of it is gone. And the two players that played a key role in getting us to this position in the first place are now our biggest problems. Soufal and Souček. I think I said this at the start of the season. On the right-hand side, Bowen always tries to run in behind. Souček always long balls it. Or Soufal just keeps long balling it anyway. There was a point in the first half where he just long balled it and the keeper collected it. He can't pass a ball. When you see Ashby or Johnson on the right-hand side, you see them trying to link up. Now, I know Soufal's the only fully fit right back, but is it time to put Thilo Kehrer in right back? Because he's played so good at centre back. But because we have options at centre back now, is it time? We don't really have much choice. I don't know where Ashby is. I don't know what Ashby's doing right now. Ever since he did get that move to Newcastle, I think he's fucked off. I don't know what Martin Noble's thinking watching this. Like, watching us. I don't know what Stuart Pearce is thinking as he's left us. I don't know what Mark Warburton does in the coaching staff. What is he there for? What does he do? What does he do? Thomas Souček. Even when the guy was good, we knew he can't pass a football, but we were playing counter-attacking football. And even when we were playing counter-attacking football, we was moving the ball quick. We was getting into spaces. Because of Jesse Lingard, actually. I'm not going to dwell on him, because I'm not saying with Jesse Lingard we'd be any better. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying what we were. Souček didn't go on the ball after he'll pass sideways and then he'll get in the box. The guy just passed sideways or he passes to the opposition. Ever since we tried to be a possession team since the start of last season, he's kept fucking passing it to the opposition. And it all started Leeds away last year where Rafinha scored and they took the lead. We don't have the nitty-gritty in our team anymore to get a result out. Even when we had people like Ogbonna out for that long and Leicester away, for example, we would get pammed Leicester away. And I don't know whether it is the Thursday, Sunday football, because I don't think we can use European football as an excuse. We want European football. We want European football. So what's the point? What is the point? Because we could barely beat a fucking Danish team. Sikleborg. We conceded against Viborg. We conceded against Everton, Nil Mopai again. We conceded against... Who else have we conceded against? A Chelsea team that isn't that good, if we're being completely honest. And that Tottenham goal was a giveaway by Declan Rice. Erling Haaland walked through our team. Brighton outplayed us. The goals that we've conceded gives me flashbacks to old West Ham. We have gone backwards. Thomas Souček needs to go. I don't care if we don't get any money for him. He needs to go. I don't care if Rice is going next. Well, we'll be in the championship, probably. We'll probably be in a fucking championship. Put it that way. I wouldn't be fucking surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I've seen West Ham sides with Arnautovic and Felipe Anderson and players that were meant to be good, that sometimes they were good, sometimes they were shit, as Thingy Gattuso would say. Now, as much as like players like even Arnautovic and Payet were carried us through, there were shit players there. Declan Rice was outstanding today, and I can't fault the centre-backs. Karan Zuma, well done. Fabianski didn't do anything wrong. He didn't really have to do much, if I'm honest. I can't fault him for the goal. As much as I think Areola should be starting, it's not going to be because of today. Even when we're going like a goal behind, we don't press, we don't win second balls, and people are already over-analysing one shot from Said Benrahma. Said Benrahma came on, he kind of changed the game, kind of, but at the same time, he doesn't win the ball. He's awful off the ball. He's like the opposite of Fornals. But then again, even on the ball sometimes, here and there. He's a here and there player. You want to play him in the 10, you want to play him on the wing, it doesn't fucking matter anymore. I'm not blaming him for today, but he's not exactly a game changer. Cornet should have done better with that chance when he came on. We didn't get anything to Skamaka, and the one thing we did get to Skamaka, he fucking miskicked it. Emerson came on for 2 minutes. What the fuck was he meant to do for that? What the fuck was he meant to do? The one time we threatened from a corner, Souček headed it, and then Rice didn't get at the back post. We don't get shots on target. We don't test the keeper. Antonio didn't do bad, but there's times where it just plops off his foot, or he's not passing properly. And I've said this about Antonio before, and he's he's my favourite West Ham player ever. But I'll still criticise him because I'm not biased towards any player. I don't have a fucking AVI picture of a player, or whatever it's got, a profile picture of a player, and then I constantly defend him. I don't feel anger. I'm just so exhausted. And I think I'm sinking back into a place where when Pellegrini was here, when Bilic was here, second season, who else? Oh, we had Moyes. And Moyes' first season. Oh, Moyes' first spell, sorry, not even first season. He got half a season. I was just kind of a bit like, this is West Ham. I don't expect to win games kind of thing. I think I'm going to go back to that. Because I don't expect to beat Wolves when we come back. I don't expect to beat Fulham. I don't expect to beat Southampton. I don't expect to beat Anderlecht. I don't expect to beat these teams. We struggled against FCSB, Viborg. In the first leg, we struggled against Viborg. And we struggled against Silkeborg. I still don't know how to pronounce them. And Anderlecht, despite them drawing with FCSB, they're going to be better than those teams. Oh, God. I don't want Moyes to get sacked. I want Moyes to realise that he shouldn't be playing Souček anymore. Even if you're not going to play Downs there, you can play Fornals in the pivot if you really have to. Do not play Lanzini there. He's going to get overrun. Stop playing Aaron Cresswell. I don't give a shit what Emerson does because they're both debatably bad defensively, Emerson. But we didn't sign a left back for no reason. I'm sorry, but you can't keep playing. You can't keep only playing him at three at the back, unless it's FCSB or Chelsea. Cresswell can't walk straight back into this team. He hasn't deserved it for the past 2 years. Well, no, year and a half, because he was good in the 2021 season. He was brilliant then, one of our best players. But he hasn't been good since. Cresswell's finished at West Ham. He's finished. For those that want Tuchel and Pochettino in, keep dreaming. We're not going to get those managers in. We're not going to do that. And even if we do, I don't think they'll get much out of this team. I don't think anything will change. But that's my opinion. If you want Moyes out, in my opinion, you're being ungrateful. In my opinion, you're being ungrateful. Because even if we was to go to the bottom of the table, Moyes would be the manager to get us out of it. I'm not saying we should give him any credit for that, but I'm saying for the job, just let him have the job. I don't want Moyes out. I'm sorry. And this is coming from a guy who I wasn't convinced about Moyes until Lingard came in. So that's coming from me. But anyway, this has probably been my longest ever match reaction. If you guys did like the video, please leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new. Social medias are in the description and the email for any inquiries. And Everton have beaten us, and we go into the international break. And yeah, see you guys later.